Hey guys, it's Otti again. I'm sitting here at the Amphi Festival, discussing with the band Agent Sidewinder. Hi, first of all.
Hello.
Hi. You have played here yesterday. Today you are leaving. But before you left, we're not, will come in future. You found some time to talk to me, to introduce your band to the people outside. So maybe first of all, I always ask, who are you exactly and what's your part in the band, with name and instrument, for example?
All right. Hi, I'm Johan, Rhine. I play synthesizers and sing, backup singing, and I write the songs in Agent Sidewinder.
And I'm Emanuel. I'm the singer.
And I'm Peter Fristedt, and I do electronics and making sounds and ideas.
And you're from Sweden?
Yes, we are.
Stockholm, I think?
Yes, we are based in Rome, Stockholm.
Outside Stockholm.
Like in Germany, you would say Speckgürtel. Around the big cities, there's a Speckgürtel.
Yeah, we're from the Speckgürtel.
And maybe for people, your fans should know, but people who totally don't know what your music is like, maybe can you describe it a little bit? I know it's always bad to say it's like this, but
Yeah, but it's we're all usually considered a post-punk electronic band. So like a mix between post-punk and electronics with a bit of synth pop in it. So we're compared to, say, a mix of Joy Division, Kraftwerk, Depeche Mode, like that. Neubauten. A bit experimental as well.
yeah, and it's really different. We talked about it before the interview started. In your scene, in the Swedish scene, there's lots of post-punk bands or bands in the electronic wave genre that are different to the mainstream of dark synth, I would say.
Yeah,
So
I think so too.
and you have some of your friends have played here as well, like Bangkok Silence, Inspirante.
Yeah.
And I don't know, is it your first time here at Amphi Festival?
Oh, it's the second time.
Yeah.
Then I remember when I...
We played the boats
Yeah.
in 2019, so 5 years ago. And yesterday we played here at Theater Stage.
Yes. And how was it? And what was the difference between those two stages, maybe?
I felt this stage was much bigger and capacity was more capacity. I think it was about 1,000 people yesterday, right?
Something like that.
And I think this suited us better because we had a lot of stage lights with us, extra light signs and stuff like that. So it made us look better in the dark. The boat is a bit lighter, but we had good times both at the boat and at the theater stage. So really good times.
And will you take some special remembrances from this night yesterday?
It was one of our biggest gigs this year, so really big and powerful.
We had our friend Hannes from the band Selection joining us on trumpet.
Yeah.
That's that first time. Very memorable.
I played uniform.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah, so there was some new stuff in the show.
Some new stuff you wanna do in the future more? Learn out more or something?
Yeah, Hannes on the trumpet was like a one-off, I think. But we had some guests. We had our cello player, Henrik, who joined us last night as well. A Swedish guy on cello. So there's a lot of things going on stage.
Yeah, and we can't tell about your whole story because we have some minutes and you wanna go to a, I don't know, flight or something.
Yeah, we're actually driving back to Sweden.
But maybe you can tell at least how the band started and maybe 2 or 3 turning points that have been important.
Sure. Me and Peter started the band back in, say, 2005, so almost 20 years ago. And we started as a trio, then we became more post-punk band with 5 people. And we released quite a lot of albums in the beginning, which got good recognition and good reviews. And we started touring a lot in the 2010. After like 10 years with this former singer Christopher, he decided to quit, and then we brought in Emanuel in 2017. And he's been with us now for 2 albums and then tours all over Europe.
And your newest album, I always have to read this track Vegas, right?
Yeah.
From last year. So maybe you can talk a little bit about 1 year distance. What are your feelings about this now? What are the coolest aspects of the album?
It's very different from AX, the album before. We kind of wanted to go back to the, how should I say, like the rougher sound that was very, like the original Agent Sideground sound, but still keep it, you know, in the new format that we have with 3 people. And I mean, it's still very electronic. It's not as many live instruments as earlier, but still kind of going back to the roots.
It's a bit unpolished. The album before AX was a bit more produced, I would say. This is more plug-in or synthesizers in amplifiers and turning up to 11.
A little bit more punk feeling in the post-punk. Not,
I think so.
not,
Yeah.
More back to the roots.
Yeah.
And maybe the core topics. Who writes the lyrics? Or you?
Sorry?
Who writes the lyrics? I'm not sure.
That's both of us, me and Johan.
So what are the core topics? Not everything, but maybe what inspired you?
Swedish small city life inspired us, and I think that we came up with this when we wrote the song Waiting Room. It kind of unlocked the entire theme for the album for us, because we started looking into like the American beat era, the poetry and writing from that time, and the way that it inspired proto-punk bands like Suicide, for example. So it's kind of a hybrid between Swedish small city life and some kind of interpretation of the American dream, whatever that is. And so it's a Swedish-American album.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting point. So is it like living in Sweden in a small town? Maybe you have a dream of bigger world, like USA, or
Yeah, I would say so.
big cities like Cologne. And
Things like that, and the desperation that happens when you don't really achieve these things, and you're still stuck in whatever. Jack Vegas, the name is actually it's a combination of many factors, but the name itself is taken from a chain of cheap slot machines that used to be in Sweden. I think the maximum win was like 150 euros or something. So it's kind of a metaphor for striving towards some kind of dream, but still being stuck in the machine.
Yeah, you always find them in like shabby restaurants or pizzerias in small towns.
Yeah.
People sit there and for these.
all this kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe as well. And you also have those halls for only these are, I don't know, Spielhalle is in Germany.
Yeah,
And people throwing in all their money.
yeah.
Building it.
And it's like poor people losing even more money.
Yeah, so
So it's a really uplifting album with a lot of party hits.
yeah, I think you're a party band, totally. But let's pick this up. So I think doing music, being in a band, somehow gives you the life you are dreaming of, like seeing all of the world. Maybe you played in the USA, probably.
We played in North America and Canada.
Kind of, yeah. So this is something really cool you can discover, and other people from your hometown maybe never will see.
Yeah.
Very true.
We're saying this, what we're doing, we've been doing it for almost 20 years, and it's hard to explain to people that don't do it. We get to meet so many people and see so many cities and being in so many weird situations. So it's so rewarding, really.
And it's still some kind of standard question, but we have some dreams that you still want to fulfill with the band.
Plenty.
Yeah,
For example,
I think
one or two.
one of my dreams is to maybe tour more outside Europe, to see even more parts of the world.
USA would be nice. We know that we have a lot of fans in South America. We have a lot of listeners in Mexico, for example, and then Chile and Peru, Argentina. So that would be nice.
Mm.
Personally, I would like to see, do a couple of shows in Japan as well. It's a country I've always wanted to see, but we'll see where our music takes us. We know that people are listening, but it's a question of.
I dream about making a vinyl box with 4 or 5 LPs.
Yes.
That's a dream, I think.
Of some special edition or something like that.
We don't. That would be fun. Like the clinic box.
And after you leave now, what will be the next steps? Where will you play, or do you have some video shoots or something planning?
We're gonna play a lot in Sweden actually, and Scandinavia this last days of the summer and this autumn, and then probably go back to Germany
In November,
fall.
we come to Munich.
Yep. And then just continue doing our thing. Try to come up with new good songs, concepts.
Great, that was fine. We have something free, some greetings or messages you wanna tell the people outside last?
We're very happy that you keep coming to our shows. That keeps us alive as a band. So if you didn't come to the shows, then there wouldn't be any shows.
Yeah. And we bring, I'm almost sounding like Gene Simmons, but we bring a big show now. We have big light show and really good sound guy with us. So come and see us in the future.
I will do so, promise. So thank you for the nice talk.
Thank you.
Thank you guys outside for watching. Agent Cyclone, a really cool band from Sweden. Check them out. And I'd say bye, cheers.
Bye.
Bye.